Hello everybody, Merlina here. Something a little different today. Today is Tuesday the 10th of January 2023, dating this video for you. And this is the drop of patch 6.3 in Final Fantasy XIV. And if you did not know, if you don't follow me on socials and such, I'm actually a really big fan of this game. I think it's my current favorite, and it has been for about 2 years now. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to record my first time experience with the game at this patch. And that means that we'll be going through the Alliance raid, the new trial, and also all the story, of course, and I'll be narrating everything that isn't spoken out loud, as well as joining a friend or a few in a call so we can all experience it together. So this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. I wanted to do this at the start of Endwalker, but I was never able to due to my computer not being as good as it was back then. So every time I tried to record, the game was really stuttery. If anybody who's playing Endwalker on release, they'll know that DX11 was really terrible. And initially, it kind of made everything lag and stutter, sound bugs, the whole works. But yeah, we're also going to be trying new Paladin. Paladin got a rework. It's kind of seeming like it's a... what's it called? A different type of Gunbreaker, I guess is how a couple of my friends are describing it. Which I like Gunbreaker, so they think I would like playing Paladin this way. So that's interesting. I'm going to try it out on not on the stream. This is actually privately recorded for once. I don't think I've ever done that before for any game. So that'll be a new experience too. But in any case, I don't really want to ramble on too much. Thank you for sticking around. And hopefully you'll enjoy the entire video. So, well, let's go ahead and get right to it. When watching this on YouTube, there will be cuts into different story beats and to stop me from just walking around aimlessly. Alright, with all that taken care of, let's go ahead and start the story, shall we? And I'm also going to go ahead and join my friend in the call. I'll go ahead and mute them every time I want to talk through the story, but other than that, yeah, we'll just be going through it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Alright, I don't know where I pick everything up. It's in Isselbard?
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't started it yet?
I'm doing Tataru.
Okay, so you hadn't started the patch yet?
No.
Okay.
I think Lid did.
Yeah, I'm hiding from chat so that I do not see any spoilies.
Well, I think she's been doing Sophia.
Of course she has. Why would she not? Well, I guess I'll do Tataru's too, since I'm already caught up with it.
It's already more interesting than the entire Four Lords quest.
Why do you say that?
I mean, it has to do with them, but like, you know, it's like.
But the Four Lords were so interesting and important.
I mean,
It was vital to our success in Eorzea. I hate that I'm gonna have to reorder my buttons for Paladin because of the way the buttons work now.
Yeah, I tried to move them just so like I could not do muscle memory, but like I kind of found that not moving them wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Like I already had my Goring Blade placed for Sonic Break class, so like that works out perfect.
Oh yeah, I didn't. So for me, it was like shit. That's where I want to put that.
Yeah.
I'll probably be deafening myself occasionally just because I'm gonna be reading stuff out loud.
Yeah.
So I'm starting Tataru, so I'll be doing that now.
Oogie.
Ah, Merlina, you couldn't have come at a better time. Do you have a moment to talk? My thanks. You see, a foreign merchant approached a boutique with a proposal not long ago. Hancock of the Eastern Adelnard Trading Company, perhaps you've heard of him. Oh, I didn't think he'd be around. He's my favorite guy, actually, from that company. Oh, so you have a history. No wonder Mr. Tataru declared him unscrupulous and deserving of infinite caution. Though there is a risk in dealing with a man of such flexible principles, his knowledge of the Hingan markets would do much to bolster our efforts in making inroads in the Far East. That is why, despite her misgivings, Mr. Tataru seeks to negotiate a partnership, but for some reason or another, he has requested you to be present at their meeting in Kugane. I realize business negotiations are not your forte, but we would be most grateful if you'd indulge his request. Of course, there's also the matter of our secret mission. Right, I remember. Once it has been fully restored, this gorgeous sapphire will serve as the centerpiece to Mistress Tataru's necklace. I hope that one day she may look upon it as a memento of not only her mother, but her many dear friends and allies. Perhaps during your visit to Kugane, fortune shall favor us with the discovery of an additional treasure to grace her keepsake. In any case, I believe that covers everything. Mr. Tataru shall meet you at the Ruby Bazaar in Kugane. I wish you a safe journey. I guess I'll be on my way. Alright, let's get going. Already going to Kugane, okay. God damn, that's an expensive teleport. Why is it more expensive than traveling dimensions?
Make it free.
But I don't go to Kugane, why would I make it free?
Get the ticket.
Those are expensive. Alright, fucking, okay, reordering these buttons. How are we gonna do this? Okay. Expiation is gonna have to move where Goring Blade is. And... yeah.
It's just,
And then we will have to put Goring Blade
it's
here.
blasting
What the fuck are you saying?
It's blasting the
Oh god, you're right! That means I have to put Circle of Scorn on that side.
Boshan.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I know. That's what I meant. That's why I put that over there. Because that's to be on my OGCD side. Okay, so yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, No Mercy.
I'm so glad it's not a builder spender.
I'm not. I wish it was. Goring Blade, Expiation, that works. Oh yeah, I gotta put Bulwark somewhere. Where is it? Where's Bulwark? Is it a roll action? Oh, there it is, 52.
52. Where's your stream?
I'm not streaming it. This is purely recorded. Okay, where would I put another defense? This is like warrior. Gotta put it here where the gauge is.
Her camouflage.
Stop. That's where Sentinel goes.
Oh, okay. Wow. I wouldn't equate those two, but...
Well, it equated on Paladin. It's different now. Okay, we got that. I guess we'll replace Shield Blob with Cover. And because I'm not going to use it anyways. Get her interrupt in the correct space.
Paladin is no longer jank rotation, and it still has all the flexibility it had before, which is amazing.
But now it's just standard. Now it's like everybody else.
But it's not, though. Like, they still managed to keep the uniqueness of the flexibility.
If you say so.
They're gonna destroy.
If you say so.
It literally is.
Where the hell am I putting Righteous Authority? That's a real question. Not Righteous Authority, fucking my atonements? Yeah, where am I putting my atonements? Oh god, where am I putting my atonements? Because that Gorin Blade has to be there. It's not gonna be on the left anymore. It's like a gauge spender, so it can't be where Holy Spirit is, though. Oh, okay, it can go there. It can go there. Okay. It can go the other place where I have cover. No, stop. That's where Holy Spirit goes. It's not like that. Stop. It's not that homogenous. If it was, I wouldn't play it. It'd be really fucking boring if that's actually what it was like. Okay. It's on the damage side, and it's on a button. Okay, that works out great, because it's conditional buttons, so it can go there. That's my Gunbreaker page, look. That's where Bowshock is, that's where Gnashing Feint is, that's where Shirk is. Yeah, okay, I was right. It's the same button. For, your guard change.
Yeah.
It's just a GCD.
Yeah.
Wait, so that was... I feel like that's a pointless change, then.
It's just to help people, Sprouts, mostly.
I guess.
Because, like,
Pressing the
Sprouts
same
don't
button
even
twice.
know that they have, like, an icon for their stance, so they're, if they see...
How did they not know that? It turns on their screen.
Dude, Sprouts don't know a lot of things, okay? Don't question it.
I guess I won't. I guess I had a different Sprout experience. I played this game by myself and understood that much. I guess I'm just one of a kind. Okay, so that's where I had Bowshot.
I mean, the game's not great at explaining things. Like, people literally pick Gladiator and they don't know it's a tank because it doesn't say it's a tank.
But you know it's a tank because it gets a tank defensive. It gets Rampart at level 2.
I found out later.
You find out killing one thing. I wonder, does the guy with a shield and a skill, your second skill ever is a defensive? Gee, I wonder if it's a tank or not.
Black mages have shields.
No, they get that shield at fucking level 50 or level 30. You know, far enough away that it doesn't matter. Nice try, other Sprout. The good Sprouts know better. Alright, yeah. I guess that'll work. I'd have to swap Circle of Scorn and Atonement, though. Yeah, I might as well just do it. Just do it. Circle of Scorn here. Put your Atonements here. There you go. It's gonna look jank for a while, but it's fine. Alright, we've arrived. Go ahead and wait here for Tataru. Ah, there they are. Hancock! Tataru, I see you're dressed up for the occasion. Over here. Melina, I'm so glad you can make it. I am equally thrilled by your arrival, though I must apologize for the sudden invitation. No, it's no trouble. What do you need me for? Yes, you should, but more importantly, I'd like to know what the scheme is and how you intend to involve us. How am I so quick to assume the worst? Hmm. Well, I would love nothing more than to lay bare all my dirty little secrets. 'Twould be prudent to discuss my proposal first. Loath I am to admit it, a draper's shop but recently launched by the company has not been well received by the locals. Our intention was to promote the sale of imported apparel woven by Uldan Weavers Guild. Alas, it seems Western fashions hold little appeal to the citizens of Kugane. So we rethought our strategy. We would produce Hingan culture. Hingan culture? Couture. I'm gonna say culture. But with world-renowned Uldan silks. Kimono, as they were a favorite choice to wear in the Far East. Or rather, that was the plan until our seamster fell ill. It was as I faced this unpleasant decision of abandoning this venture entirely that I chanced to hear Tataru's boutique and the assorted Far Eastern styled equipment they had to offer. You are referring to our samurai ninja inspired sets of armor, yes? Indeed, by putting your exemplary goods on display, the Eastern Adelnard Company would demonstrate that we, a Western trader, are capable of making garments suited to the needs of local patrons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have been informed that you wish to establish a foothold in Hingashi and East Othard. What better way to make Kugane your debut than have you showcase your quality wares? It's not without its appeal, I admit. The perfect venue to gauge our interest in its goods. Isn't it just, if I may take your grudging concession as a sign of interest, perhaps we may discuss the finer points of my proposed partnership. Oh, we'll be discussing it at length, but I've yet to see how any of this would require Marlena's involvement. Indeed, I was just about to get to that part. Not long ago, I crossed paths with a group of certain someones who were eager to call on Marlena again. I found myself quite taken in with them, charming as they were, and I felt too compelled to facilitate this reunion. And of course, one can never collect too many favors. Alas, I know that you are predisposed to question the motives behind my invitation from the East Alinar Trading Company, and with good cause, I concede. So I instead invite you here under the guise of assisting Tataru with a boutique-related affair. I hope you will forgive the deception. Rest assured that you shall be rewarded for your aid in this matter with your choice of recompense. Yeah, seems fine with me. Just before your arrival, I took the liberty of informing my new acquaintances that you will be soon making landfall on these shores. They asked that you'd meet them at Suzuki in the Ruby Sea as soon as you are able. Sakazuki. I believe it is a matter of some urgency, so if you could travel there forthwith. Yeah, I'll be right there. Excellent. We'll leave them in your capable hands. Don't worry, I'm no stranger to Hancock's tricks. I'll make sure not to agree to anything before we've settled every last detail. Just do what you need to do and return when you can. Yeah, I'll see you, Tataru. Have fun, Hancock. I've always liked Hancock. I know a lot of people really dislike him, but I don't understand why. He's just funny. He's just a funny little guy. He's making business just like Tataru. Alright, Suzuki. Is the entrance. Okay. And, let's go ahead and head there now. Meeps, do you like Hancock?
I mean, I guess.
Wow. I can tell.
I don't really care for it.
I think it's like the general consensus. I like him a lot.
I don't think he's bad. He's just kind of there every once in a while, you know.
Yeah, that's why I like him. He's not overbearing. He's part of the. He's important, but he's not like, you know. Like, yes, I can kill a god. He's just some dude with connections. Alright, looks like we've arrived at Sakazuki. Who is waiting for us? I can see heaven on high in the background. Apologies, Merlina. I pray you've not been waiting long. Soroban. You look surprised. Did Hancock not tell you who requested your aid? Ah, but never mind that. I am simply glad that you are here. Yeah, why did you call me out here? How have I been? Well, my training as the next Genbu comes apace. I must tell you, my friend, that each day has been more trying than the last. Why, just the other day, the Auspicious placed 99 wasabi-filled takoyaki on a platter before me and instructed me to divine which single ball of the entire batch was not filled with that dreadful spice. To sharpen my foresight, they claimed, but it felt more akin to torture. By the end, I was reduced to a dithering sea turtle, swimming in a puddle of my own tears. That is all to say, I am only marginally closer to assuming my place as one of the four lords. Ah, get to the point already, Soroban. Yeah, I was just about to arrive at it. Come, my friends, show yourselves. Oh. You're all just lurking? Why are the four lords out here? Seiryu, Suzaku, and Byaku's? It has been some time, Merlina. Yeah? I am relieved to see you in good health. I understand you've been through a great deal. Your concern is unwarranted. This is the woman who quelled our Arimatama and inherited Tenzen's legacy. There is no trial she cannot overcome. You misunderstand me, my brother. That, or you deliberately insinuate that I lack faith in Merlina's capabilities. Enough. We indebted ourselves to the merchant to obtain this meeting. Let us not distract ourselves to this nonsense and get to the heart of the matter. Very well. You may not know this, but Senri's craving for dango often brings her to Kugane. It was during such a visit that she spied a suspicious individual on the Kogane Dore. A man who not only wore raiments identical to Tenzin's, but who also claimed to be his long-lost descendant. Oh. This descendant was selling good luck charms, utterly devoid of benediction. His ploy is plain. He uses Tenzin's name to trick fools into buying his rubbish. Any who would dare sully Tenzin's name shall face my wrath. My flames will cleanse him of his sin and burn his soul to ash. Too merciful punishment, I say. I shall personally render unto him every pain imaginable. By the kami, is it possible they have both succumbed to Arimatama once more? No, I think they really care about their friend. Ahem. The charlatan boasts more of an esteemed heritage. He also claims to have the four lords at his beck and call. Insulting, yes, but I would rather resolve this without flames and torture, but having lived apart from men for so long, I fear we may be ill-equipped to do so on our own. Hence we have turned you for assistance. You needn't agree to anything just yet, but why don't we at least seek out this descendant and take his measure ourselves? I beg your pardon. Putting myself aside, the three of you approaching any settlement, let alone one as large as Kugane, would surely cause an uproar. Sorry, I didn't realize that was Genvu talking. Calm yourself, Soroban. You forget we are the four lords. 'Tis a trifling matter to assume a less conspicuous guise. Let us reconvene at Kugane. Soroban is to go first, but we three shall take our own approach separately to avoid attracting undue attention, just in case. Alright, I guess I will meet you guys there. Oh, it just took us right there. Okay. Excuse me. I thought this was... Wait. Oh, no, that's horrifying. No! Why? That's so awful, bro. What is this? Suzaku? Byakuya? Oh my god. Ew, Tsaru, why are you dressed like that? That is so... I hate these outfits, by the way. If you don't know, I hate all the animal outfits. They make me so uncomfortable. Oh my god. It would seem we have managed to arrive with little fuss. But only the kami know how long our presence will remain secret. Again, with the needless worrying, our disguises are perfect. None may suspect you are the Four Lords at first glance, but you are suspicious in the extreme. We could have used our power to assume the form of men, but those keen of sight would still be able to discern our true nature. The costumes were an innocuous alternative. There's nothing innocuous about them! Senri said she found the swindler in Kugane Dori, right? Let us head there at once. I hate it. It's so gross! Why are you dressed as furries, bro? That's the guy. Gather round, friends. Gather round. As you have no doubt surmised from my crimson armor, I am the proud descendant of Tenzin, the famous hero of Eld who once slew an entire host of fearsome Oni. What? My gods. But do not take my word for it. Behold! In this hand I hold Tenzin's beloved katana, the Phoenix Blade. I don't know what it looks like, but if he's got the Phoenix Blade, he must be who he claims. Idiots, the true blade has remained in our care since Tenzin's passing. Something seems off. I see there are some who remain unconvinced. Well, you leave it no choice. Allow me to introduce you to my sworn allies, the Four Lords. This'll be good. Oh dear, I'm almost afraid to look. That's your signal. I expect my money's worth. I've seen a red... Okay. Introducing Genbu, the turtle auspice and foreseer of calamity. Suzaku, the avian auspice and master of flames of resurrection. Seiryu, the dragon auspice and devourer of young maidens. And last but not least, we have Byakuya, the small and fluffy feline auspice. I'm taking a picture of this. Holy shit, that's so funny. Why am I alone, a cuddly creature? Surely he could have hired a Hrothgar or a Quixote to portray me. Unless he did not slander your character. Devourer of young maidens. Ugh. What is this rabble? All who've heard the tale of Tenzin know that the Four Lords are beasts, not three mummers and a cat. These are the glamoured forms they assume so they may roam the realms of men undiscovered. Surely you can imagine the chaos that would ensue where they went about undisguised. Even so, there is no way they'd wear such ridiculous outfits. You would think. You would think. And yet here they are, dressed in far worse. Hey, I mean, that's your guys' thing. This farce is infuriating. I will not abide him making mock of the bonds we shared with Tenzin. We are of one mind, sister. He must be silenced. Does Tenzin even have a descendant? There are nothing in the legends about him fathering any children. But there was mention of the one who loved him more dearly than life itself. I, the woman who I owe my storied lineage, is none other than the sublime crimson beauty standing before you, Suzaku. You are not. Oh, God. Let him speak. Perhaps he is not wholly deserving of immolation. Oh, my fucking God. Ah, how easily your rage is quelled. Having proven my ancestry to your satisfaction, my lord and ladies, I bid you partake of my good fortune, for I have auspicious wares to share with you today. Tenzin put countless oni to the sword long ago, 'tis true, but only by the grace of these miraculous-looking charms. Just one will confer unto you all manner of fortune, good health, a happy family, scholarly achievement, financial success, romantic fulfillment, and much, much more. But that's not all. Purchase a charm now, and I'll even throw in a stylish strap featuring a four-lord design of your choosing. My stock is limited. Be sure to buy while supplies last. I'll take 2. No, 10. Really just running a street scam. My blood boils to see Tenzin's good name used in this manner. As does mine. We cannot sit idly by and allow this to continue. I think our purveyor of good fortune is in need of a proper scare. Are you convinced as well, Merlina? I don't see why not. Somebody who lives in Kugane and believes in the gods, then disrespects him like that, you know, kinda has it coming. He seemed quite pleased with himself as he packed up his stall. Business was good, no doubt. How shall we proceed? With care and preparation, we all saw how deftly he countered accusations of fraud. A more clever approach is needed. We must limit his ability to spin more lies. Have you any ideas, Merlina? I mean, the presence of the Four Lords should be a pretty convincing answer. In their true forms. Ho ho ho, indeed, our very existence alone is enough to prove his claims false. Then it is settled. You shall play the role of Tenzin's true descendant, and we shall accompany you. With us at your side, the impostor will have no choice but to confess his crimes. Still, we would be wise to prepare for contingencies. With me, Soroban, let us make for Reizan Temple. And you two? Then it is up to us to find and confront the swindler. As you are familiar with the city, I bid you lead the way. Speak with Suzaku when you are ready. Bro, you're gonna have me walk around with these two idiots? Oh my god. His customers may have seen where he went, so let us begin by questioning them. I would also know more of his true identity. Of all the heroes of legend, why claim Tenzin's name? The answer may help us stop him without resorting to violence, since some of you apparently lack the stomach for it. Shizaku and Seiryu are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave your quest companions behind by entering a different area, or by speaking with them and selecting an option to part ways. If you wish to have your companions join you again, return and speak with them in the original location. Congratulations, we now have followers of the furry kind. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. It's kind of stupid to look at. Alright, well, you might as well go find a customer. What run is that? Is that a human run? Yeah, they both got human runs. It's like who shakes their arms like that? Kami be praised. I'd say I've met Tenzin's descendant and get his good luck charm besides. What a fool I was to doubt him, he who commands the four lords of legend. As long as I have this, fortune will surely shine upon me. Why do you believe him so easily? Oh, has my good luck charm caught your eye? If you wanted one for yourself, you were sadly out of luck. The merchant selling them said that was the last of his stock, and he did not think he would be able to acquire more. But if you wish to hear it from him, he was headed towards Tasogari Bridge. You'll know him by his attire. I swear he's the spitting image of Tenzin from the storybooks. She speaks of yonder bridge, does she not? Others may have taken note of quarry as you passed. Yes, it's the bigger bridge up here. Shizuku, you're so dainty. It's like human form. There we are. Hello, sir. Have you seen the descendant of Tenzin? Have you seen a man claiming to be Tenzin's descendant? The one who was selling good luck charms by the dozens, you mean? No, he didn't come this way. But Kami give me strength. I'll never understand how someone can be so gullible. Let us continue our search elsewhere. Well, 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 look who it is. Oh my god. It's been quite some time. What brings you to Kugani to this day? A hawker claiming to be Tenzin's descendant. Probably Issue. Saw him not too long ago. Yes, yes. You know him. My peculiar and suspicious friend. There's no merchant in Kugane who hasn't heard the entrepreneur. He's made a fortune masquerading as Tenzin's heir. It's a brilliant scheme. Very profitable. Tried to get in and out myself, but Baron no such competition. Who is this Baron of whom you speak? A soy sauce one. Who else? Kageyama. Dangerous man. Yes, yes, with fingers in every pie. I fear him almost as much as I envy him. How many times do I have to teach this Baron the same lesson? Oh, you've had dealings with him, have you? Yes. A couple. If you know, then you know. Isu, on the other hand, is still something of an enigma. Skilled seamaster, dedicated to his craft, yet he partnered with Kageyama. I would never have guessed he had it in him. There is more to this man than meets the eye. We must investigate further. Have you any idea where Isu may have gone? You want information? Yes, yes. I want coin. Give me coin and I'll give you information. That can be arranged if you are willing to journey to the Reizan Temple. Our friend Fury can escort you. A temple? And one I've never heard of that. Wait, is that some sort of place where mortals fear the tread and malevolent spirits do dwell? Malevolent spirits? No, no. Just a somewhat ominous crystal. I'll take your word for it. As for Issue, he came here and requested passage to Isle of Becco, where he was rendezvous with Kageyama. I refuse. Better not involve myself in Bear's affairs, you understand. Kyoto, was it? You have our thanks. We shall fulfill our end of the bargain. You need not fear. Goodbye, Marlena. Have fun, yes, yes. There is no time to waste. I shall have a messenger instruct Byako and Soroban to meet us at the Isle. Understood. I love Kyoto. I fucking love Kyoto so much. I love all all our salmon brothers. Or catfish brothers. Alright, Becco is right outside of Tamimasu. Fly, jellyfish. Oh, hold on, there's air holes. Alright, up we go. Come on, get out of the water. Namasu are still my favorite beast tribes to this day. They're just too funny, bro. Alright, should be right around the corner. Oh, wait, what? Ah, sorry, wrong corner. Ah, there's a bunch of cutscenes. There we are. Excuse me. Hello, you two. Ishu and Kageyama will want to keep away from prying eyes, somewhere near these rocks perhaps. Let us take cover and eavesdrop on their conversation. Why are they doing this? Yep, I remember you. Gah, ha ha ha, fine day's work, Ishu. Pays to have fools for customers. Master Kageyama, please, this cannot continue. I shudder to think how the Four Lords would react if they learned of our crimes. Remind me, who was it that delivered you from a life of destitution after you lost your job as a seamster? Pray tell, who? You, Master Kageyama, and I am forever grateful for your help, without which my family would be without horse and home, but even so, what we're doing is wrong. Want to wash your hands clean of this dirty, dirty business and be a seamster again? Is that it? But once the truth comes out, and I will see that it does, who would dare to trust you? No, Ishu, you're gonna continue the act, or you and your kin will starve in the streets. Yeah, you despicable fuck. So that's the way of it. Ishu was coerced by Kageyama into this performance, and for his family's sake, could not stop. Indeed, in light of this, how shall we proceed? We put the fear of the kami into Kageyama. Who are you, and why are you wearing such ridiculous outfits? Hearken to me, mortal. I will suffer you to sully Tenzin's name no longer. Defy me and you shall not like the consequences. Sully Tenzin's name, you say? His flesh and blood are free to do with it as they please. Unless you can prove that Ishu is not, in fact, his descendant, I suggest you get out of my sight. Then prove it we shall. Merlina, here! I see. It is time we revealed ourselves, true selves to these mortals. Kami forfend. It cannot be. I am the true descendant. The flame-kissed katana you hold in your hand, is that the Phoenix Blade? For the crimes you have wrought in Tenzin's name, your punishment will be severe indeed. Beg not for mercy. Take heart, my dears, I shall make your deaths painless. Hearken to my melody. There is no turning back. Steel yourselves. Someone, anyone, help me! We needn't go that far. What was that? Not only do you possess the Phoenix Blade, but the four lords themselves are at your side. Are you Tenzin's descendant? Please, have mercy. I beg of you. I vow to never use your name of your ancestor. You have my word. At Tenzin's behest, I once played the role of a ferocious tiger to frighten the people of a village and drive them to flee before it was buried in a landslide. He took part in the deception as well, but to be honest, your acting put his to shame. Have you considered auditioning for the Mujikosa Feather? Honored lords and ladies, and descendant of Tenzin, I know not how to make amends for my sins, though actions speak louder than words. I wish to say that I am truly sorry. Man or beast, we all make mistakes. I am told you are a master seamster. I might not go so far as to say as master, but with my skill I manage to put food on the table. Then perhaps I shall have a word with an old friend. That can wait, Soroban. You must escort this young man to a safer location. This is far enough. It's past time we returned home. We are once more in your debt. It is because of you that this affair could be concluded before Tenzin's reputation suffered irreparable harm. Thank you, Merlina. Now that you are no longer bound to Kageyama, what will you do? Well, I know I must take responsibility for my actions. I will confess my crimes to Sekigumi. After I'm released from my imprisonment, I'll take up an honest trade again, and not rest until I've repaid each and every victim of my deception. Ah, yes, I've been meaning to tell you, but I will let Hancock explain when he arrives shortly. Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Ah, speak of the devil. And the urchin girl came as well. It's been far too long. Oh, damn it. That was Genbu. You're looking green as ever, Soroban of the Blue. And once again, Genbu, that's Tataru. Tataru. Though I'm sure I'll have to remind you next time, too. Are you Issue, the seamster Soroban spoke of, yes? If it is gainful employment you seek, the Eastern Adelnar Trading Company will be thrilled to hire one of your expertise to work at our draper shop. The seamster in our service fell ill, and we've been looking for a replacement. I have no words. I'm grateful truly, but I cannot accept, for once I confess my crimes to Sekigumi, they'll surely imprison me for a time. Ah, yes, it's Sekigumi. I had a chat with them not long ago. They are aware of the scheme that was contrived by Kageyama, and that you too are one of his victims. You will be required to assist them in their investigation, of course, but you needn't steel yourself for even a brief incarceration. Hancock, you have our thanks for calling Merlina to our aid. Oh no, not at all. I am pleased to have been of service. I have not forgotten our arrangement, Merlina. Have you decided upon a reward? What am I going to get to Tataru from here? Oh, how it warms the heart. A material to help restore the keepsake of a dear friend. I have just the thing. I won't spoil the surprise now, but do look forward to it. I suppose we had better return to the city, but before that, you could have called upon me too, you know. It's not like I wasn't part of the whole saving the Rubus Eve from becoming consumed by roaring flames endeavor or anything. Ho ho ho, forgive us, urchin Tataru. We assumed you were busy, and that you did struggle mightily to help Merlina restrain Sorbonne that one time, so there was some concern that you might prove a liability should it come to blows. Nevertheless, we will take your words to heart. Perhaps we should assume our guises and walk among men more often. It was a refreshing change of pace in the whole. I would not be against it. We were in a bit of rush on this occasion, but with a longer visit we might better appreciate men's curious ways. I have no doubt we shall meet again, but I pray that time comes sooner than later. You and me both. I'll be sure to stop by the temple at some point. You know, you are always welcome. The others would be thrilled to see you and Tataru both. I'm sure. Y'all take care. Alright, let's head on out. Goodbye, Four Lords. Sorbonne. Now then, I say we resume Sorbonne's training upon returning to the temple. Must we so soon? You did well to apprise Hancock of Issue's predicament. He may now make amends by putting his talents to good use and continue to provide for his family. Indeed, 'twas behavior befitting one destined to become the next Genbu. The road ahead is long, but we have no doubt that you are worthy, so we want to only encourage you to reach your full potential. If that is how you all feel, then I have little choice but to do my best. Well then, all's well that ends well. Hey, Isu. I can still hardly believe that the Saseki-gumi only wished to question me. Master Hancock must have a way with words. Speaking of which, I believe he and Mr. Tataru will be joining us shortly. Isu, you will be pleased to know I've just finished making arrangements for your immediate employment. May our profits soar, and you may give your family the life they deserve. Master Hancock, I do not deserve such kindness. I will do my best to earn my keep. I want you to know that I intend to work hard to make up for the many mistakes that I've made. I'm sure you do. It is not much, but I have prepared a gift for you as an expression of my gratitude. A set of garments I made before I was embroiled in Master Kageyama's schemes. The lord and ladies of Kugani once held my work in high regard. I hope you will as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. You will also find a little something from me included within, a well-deserved reward. Thank you. Wait, what exactly did you give Merlina? It's nothing, Tataru. Payment for introducing the Eastern Adelar Trading Company to prospective new clients. What else? I can't say I'm surprised you would try to peddle goods to the four lords themselves, but still, have you no shame? Regardless, now's as good as time as any to inform Merlina the result of our deliberations. Said result being, we have agreed to enter an official partnership with the Eastern Adelar Trading Company, once which I will exploit for all it's worth to make Tataru's boutique a household name in Kugami. For my part, I pray this is the start of a mutually beneficial relationship. To business, I would have a tour of this draper shop of yours immediately, if you don't mind. Sorry to cut things short, Merlina, but time is money, and I have precious little to spare. Once you've seen to any unresolved matters you have here, I'd be grateful if you return to Old Charlayan and inform Begina of our new arrangement. Got it. I'll be sure to do just that. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to Old Charlayan. That's Duty Finder. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Welcome back. Negotiations, Master Hancock, were fruitful, I hope. Yeah, I even got a little something for our little present. Well, I expected nothing less from you and Mistress Tataru. As for Mr. Tataru's necklace, you say Hancock slipped a gift into the parcel you received from Isu, right? May I have a look? My goodness, what a stunning set of garments! They certainly offer a taste of the Far East. An item Mr. Hancock set aside for Mr. Tataru's necklace. By the sisters, a black pearl! Do you have any idea how rare these are? They can only be harvested from the black lip oysters in the Ruby Sea. I cannot be certain until it has been incorporated to the necklace, but I believe the darker shade will serve as a contrast to the brilliant sapphire centerpiece and make it stand out even more. To part with such a precious treasure, Master Hancock is either very wealthy or very well connected. Or both. We would do well to maintain a good relationship with the East Adelar Trading Company. But that's the boutique's concern. After all you've done for us, I'm sure you want nothing more than a good rest. Thank you again for your continued assistance. When next we discover a client we'd like to add to our ever-growing list, I hope we can count on your assistance once more. Of course. The whole set. Thank you. Alright. I think the last thing we need to do is try on this whole outfit. Oh, is there no handpiece? Interesting, okay. Ah, there's a skirt attachment. A regular attachment. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, well, now that we finished Tataru's grand endeavor, I think that's where we're going to call this video at this part. Thank y'all for sticking around to the end. It's a little more freeform, but I hope you appreciate that. So, next thing I'll be doing will probably be either the MSQ or it'll be the Alliance raid, so look forward to that. That's all for me for now. So, until next time, take care, okay?